morning, Stouffville residents. My name is Imraz Ramani, your favorite door knocker, and I am here with Mina, who is the owner at Wells Plus Compounding Pharmacy. Now, I was fortunate enough to meet Mina during the COVID time that we went to, the COVID period. What happened was I had to fill a prescription for my son, and my regular pharmacist that I went to before I met Mina wasn't able to fill it, and they told me it would be about a 3 to 4 week wait for my prescription. So I'm in a scramble right now. I got to get my medicine. I got to get the prescription filled for my son. I start calling around everywhere. Within a 15-kilometer radius of where I live in Stouffville, I called every single pharmacy, and no one was able to fill the prescription other than Mina. And ever since then, I have not gone anywhere else because Mina has always come through. My wife has tried to fill a prescription at another pharmacy. She encountered the exact same problem. So now she's moved her account over to Wells Compounding Pharmacy as well. So why don't we jump right into it? Mina, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
So we're a local business here. We're from Stouffville. We've been living in Stouffville for around 7 years. I've been trying to open my store for a long period of time. And in the meantime, 3 years ago, we got the opportunity to open here, trying to make something different to support our community and help everyone around stand different from everyone and see how we can help the community and be there when they need it.
And you've done a phenomenal job with that. Like the peace of mind that you've given my family and myself when it comes to getting our prescription filled, it's just been amazing. So thank you for that.
No.
What would you say sets, I know we've touched a bit on it right now, but what would you say sets your practice apart from the others in the industry?
So as a local business, we try to have something a little bit different. We try to make sure that we support our community. We have that personal relationship with our patient. So it would try to set us a little bit different, but we knowing our patients, walking right away to them, making sure that we have that relationship with them, that we help them on a daily basis, making sure that if they need something, we're there. Even after hours, there's always emergency lines. So we are trying to make it a little bit different than your other pharmacies by supporting your community and then making sure that it's one-stop shop for everything for them.
Yeah, and that's such a really good point. That the availability that you provide, like your when we walk in with your hours, you always being present, or a staff member always being present, ready to answer questions. You've really created, it's almost like you've created a sense of community within your own shop. And I think, why did you choose Stouffville to open up shop?
First, I live here. I have seen the people suffering. I have seen what's around us. I wanted to do something for my community this way. So that's my main purpose of doing it here. Second, I have looked around. I have looked into community around us. Yes, there is plenty of pharmacies here, but there was nothing to support whether the compounding field or the regular clinic field that's trying to have more personal relationship at that point of time. Yes, definitely there is a lot more pharmacies at that point, but hey, we do something a little bit different, whether from our pharmacy to our compounding to our home health care, also our community health clinic that we have, which partnership with Stouffville Hospital of Valley Health. So it's kind of one community that the patient will come, take everything, do one-stop shop for everything at that point.
I love it. So yeah, you made it so convenient. Really well done with how you set up your shop. Next question. And this is actually for the viewers in Stouffville. Do you have a message that you would like to give to the viewers?
So our message is, we're here for you. We're here to support the community. If there is anything we can support, we're here to work with our community as much as we can to see where is the gaps that we can fill. One of the gaps was no walk-in clinic. We worked with Stouffville to work on this. If there is gaps in the events or the programs in the city, that's where we come, working with Imraz here to try to support our community, whether in any of the local events or any of the needs of the city. That's where we are here for. We're working towards Stouffville to make sure it's an amazing city, an amazing town that we can grow and make sure that our family grows and become happy and healthy here.
Yeah, and you know what? He is a man that follows through with actions, with his words. I actually ran into Susan at the food bank, and she mentioned that you are donating enough to provide the families in Stouffville that need eggs for the winter months. Very well done, Mina, with that. That's such a great initiative of you following through on your words rather than just speak with no action. So that's very commendable. Great job there.
Thank you.
What do you love most about the Stouffville residents?
I love most the relationship with the families here. Everyone in Stouffville have a great relationship. It's a very small community that people speak to each other, communicate with each other, and well aware of everything surrounding it. It's not separated like other areas in the cities in Toronto or other areas. Again, there is amazing neighborhoods, but Stouffville stands differently. People are very friendly to each other. People help each other. Are willing to support and go the extra mile to help each other. So that's what makes Stouffville very unique. The sense of community, the sense of everyone is friendly to each other and everyone willing to speak and help each other.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you. The sense of community, and you're a big part of that as well with how you run your shop and how you welcome your clients into your store as well. So that's great. Now you've given a lot of examples of how you support the community and how you want to help the community, which I think is great. But can you give us an example of how the community has maybe stood behind you during a challenging period in your business?
So I think I would have never survived without the community support in this pharmacy, and I have said it to Imraz before. The best advertising for any pharmacy is the word of mouth, and that has stood very drastically and differently from before. The word of mouth for everyone here is amazing. People have helped us this way and helped supporting our communities this way in the best manner way.
Yeah, it's amazing, right? You do so much for the community, and it's really nice to see them supporting you back in return, right? So it's you've really created and completed that full circle, which is great. Now, one last question before I let you go is, what advice would you give your younger self or to the younger viewers that are watching this interview in terms of becoming an entrepreneur and taking on that role, starting your own business?
So definitely I would say to any young generation, just try to start your own business. It's great. It's a lot of risk. Definitely make sure you have a calculated risk. Make sure you have done your due diligence. But it's great to have your own local business that supports the community. People are willing to support their local business. People are willing to go the extra mile to make sure that they support. Yes, there might be a little bit of a hiccups in the beginning, but with time it works great for everyone. I'm sure Imraz, through his business, it's a business through word of mouth. So he's very aware of how much people will support you once you support them and help them this way.
Absolutely. I mean, if you do good by them, I feel like they'll do good by you. They'll return that as well. So that's really great advice. You know, start young, follow your passion. Don't be intimidated by the roadblocks that you encounter, and think of it as just stepping stones. I think that summarizes really well. Thanks, Mina.
Thank you.
And that concludes our interview for today. But if there are any more questions, feel free to reach out to Mina directly. We will be posting his contact at the bottom of the video, as long as the social media accounts that you could link to as well. And please feel free to reach out to Mina if you have any pharmaceutical needs. He is a genuinely amazing human being. And I think everyone who has an interaction with him always walks away with a very positive energy. So it's someone, this pharmacy and Mina himself is definitely someone I would recommend, even if you don't need pharmaceutical needs. Just a good guy in general to know. And with that, I'd like to thank you very much for your time, Mina, for meeting with us today, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you, Imran. Thank you. Appreciate it a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you.